Chapter 1. Start with the water you can actually save. What you'll accomplish. You will define a practical goal for a home rainwater system, capture runoff from a suitable roof, and use it to reduce purchased water for approved outdoor, non-potable purposes. You will also establish the limits that keep the project useful and safe. Rainwater supply changes with weather, storage is finite, and collected water is not automatically safe to drink. A successful first system is usually modest. It may supply a few raised beds, container plants, young trees, or one ornamental border from a single downspout, not replace every gallon used outdoors. Define the job your system will do. Rainwater harvesting means collecting runoff from a roof, moving it through a controlled path, storing it, and using it later. For most homeowners, the sensible starting use is non-potable landscape irrigation, water that does not need to meet drinking water standards. Possible uses, subject to local rules, include watering ornamental flower beds, irrigating shrubs, trees, and lawn, filling watering cans for container plants, supplying a soaker hose or low-pressure drip line, and establishing new landscape plants during dry spells. The promise is not free unlimited water. The promise is more specific. Replace some purchased outdoor water with rain that would otherwise leave your roof and flow into a gutter, driveway, or storm drain. That distinction matters. A 55-gallon barrel can be valuable when it saves newly planted trees during a 2-week dry spell. It will not maintain a thirsty 2,000-square-foot lawn through an entire hot summer. Design your system around the plants that matter most and the periods when your stored water will make the greatest difference. One important caution: non-potable means not for drinking. Roof runoff can contain bird droppings, dust, pollen, bacteria, roofing particles, airborne pollutants, and debris from gutters. Do not assume harvested rainwater is safe for drinking, cooking, bathing, hand-washing, or filling a swimming pool. Keep harvested rainwater separate from household potable water plumbing. Do not connect a rain barrel or cistern directly to a drinking water line, indoor plumbing fixture, or irrigation system connected to potable water unless a qualified professional designs the required backflow protection and local authorities approve it. Follow the water from roof to garden. A dependable system has a complete flow path. Each part has a job, and failure at one point can create contaminated water, mosquitoes, erosion, leaks, or water against the foundation. First, the catchment roof. The catchment is the surface that receives rain. In a typical home system, it is a roof section that drains toward one or more gutters. Its horizontal footprint, not the sloped roofing surface, is used for basic collection calculations. Second, gutters and downspouts. Gutters collect roof runoff at the edge and carry it to downspouts. Downspouts direct the water towards storage. Loose brackets, poor slope, seams, and clogs can send water where you do not want it. Behind siding, next to the foundation, or over a walkway. Third, debris control. Leaf guards, gutter screens, downspout strainers, inlet baskets, and fine mesh keep leaves, twigs, shingle grit, insects, and larger debris from entering the storage tank. No screen eliminates maintenance. It changes where you perform it. Fourth, first flush diversion. A first flush diverter is a device that sends the initial, dirtier portion of runoff away from storage. The first rain washing a dry roof often carries the highest concentration of dust, pollen, bird droppings, and loose particles. A diverter improves stored water quality but does not make rainwater potable. Fifth, storage. A rain barrel, linked barrels, or a larger cistern holds water until the garden needs it. Storage must be opaque or protected from light, covered, screened, structurally supported, and fitted with a usable outlet and drain. Sixth, overflow. Every tank needs a planned overflow route. When storage is full, excess water must travel safely away from the house, neighboring property, septic components, and erosion-prone areas. Seventh, the irrigation outlet. The outlet may be a spigot for a watering can, a hose connection, a low-pressure drip line, or a pump-fed irrigation zone. The simplest outlet is often the most reliable. Think of this as a chain rather than a barrel under a downspout. A barrel with no screened inlet invites mosquitoes. A full barrel with no overflow can flood a wall. A large tank without a level base can fail structurally. The whole path must work. Estimate what saving water can mean. Your potential savings depend on 5 variables: local rainfall and especially the timing of rainfall, roof area feeding the system, collection losses from splash, leaks, debris, and first flush, storage capacity, and how much water your landscape needs when the tank is not empty. The roof can collect more water than a small barrel can hold. A typical 1-inch rain on a 1,000 square foot roof footprint produces hundreds of gallons, while a single 55-gallon barrel fills quickly and then overflows. That is not necessarily a bad system. It means the barrel is designed to capture a small, useful share of frequent storms. Here is a quick calculation. Gross roof runoff in gallons equals rainfall in inches, multiplied by horizontal roof area in square feet, multiplied by 0.623 gallons per square foot per inch. This is a gross estimate before losses. It assumes all runoff from the stated roof area reaches the collection point. For example, a 600 square foot roof section receives 1 inch of rain. 1 inch multiplied by 600 square feet multiplied by 0.623 equals 374 gallons. If 80% reaches storage after ordinary losses, 374 gallons multiplied by 0.8 equals 299 gallons. That roof section can produce about 300 usable gallons, or 1,135 liters, from a 1-inch storm, far more than one 55-gallon barrel can store. A larger annual number can be misleading. Suppose your area receives 36 inches of rain per year, but 24 inches arrive from November through March, when your garden needs little irrigation. The annual harvest estimate may look excellent while summer storage sits empty. Monthly rainfall patterns matter more than the annual average. Water rates also affect the financial result. If your combined water and sewer charge is $12 per 1,000 gallons, displacing 1,000 gallons saves about $12. In another community, sewer charges may not apply to outdoor water, or a tiered rate may make summer water more expensive. Rainwater harvesting can reduce bills, but its strongest benefits may be garden resilience, reduced runoff, and less reliance on treated municipal water during dry periods, not rapid payback. Set a realistic first target. Choose a target that connects a likely water supply to a specific need. For example, a 55-gallon barrel for patio containers and weekly hand watering. 2 linked 55-gallon barrels for a 100-square-foot flower bed. A 250-gallon slim tank for drip irrigation to 6 young fruit or shade trees. Or a 500 to 1,000-gallon cistern for several landscape zones where local rainfall and regulations support the investment. Do not size storage from roof yield alone. Also ask how fast you will use water. If your garden uses 20 gallons each week and your barrel refills after most storms, 55 to 110 gallons may be enough. If a dry period commonly lasts 4 weeks and your priority plants need 50 gallons per week, you need roughly 200 gallons of usable stored water, or a plan to supplement with municipal water. That was the opening of home rainwater harvesting made simple. Would you keep listening? Let me know in the comments. And if your attention drifted, tell me the exact section where that happened. Honest feedback will help us make the next book better. If you would like the complete book, you'll find the link in the description.